Okay. Hello. Streaming at a really weird time on a really wrong day. Currently a Tuesday at 1:30, which feels really weird. But we got the patch, and I want to do it like immediately because I'm excited. And I want to get fucking farming tomes. This is raids. We're doing raids on Saturday, and I'm excited. Very excited. I like this game. Let's see, last time, a couple months ago, last time we beat Calyx. We beat Necron with Alexandra's face. It was weird. It was a cool fight. Really good music, except now that I've been doing the EX a lot, I'm hearing Scooby-Doo sound effects, which is weird. Then we had... Oh right, then he got like teleported away and he's like, damn, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll try again in another couple 100,000 years. And fucking Asian was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. And then I was just like, god damn it. And then it was done. I don't remember what else was teased. And I don't remember anything about the trailer I watched like 2 days ago. So yeah, we're just gonna get going. Yep. Play the video game. Back on Viper. This feels weird after playing so much Monk and Warrior for a raid and old MSQ. More and more questions. Summonings and concepts. So assume he had a mentor. Yep, the Asian. With the winds. Everything's nice and peaceful again.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
Okay.
We will depart Tural in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria. A necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Off go the diplomats. Why are we?
We shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
That's fair. I know they've grown a lot. But are we still trusting them to go be our diplomats after they've kind of fucked up the last couple times? Like, I love them, but they're not the best. I feel like Graha would be better.
Matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Asian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
That's fair.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Oh, how about that?
We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
You could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
But more important business.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Whoops.
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. Promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh, I love them.
If we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas as it happens.
For Euless. Adorable.
We're aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Krile and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Going back across the sea? Like all of us, maybe? No. News, Jack. Can't imagine you've brought an entourage along to simply say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I'm curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computers finish with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. Gonna be a while yet. And shall we depart for Tuliolo forthwith? Even Lama T's strength has its limits. Without further delay then. Wait, button. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Man, I think there's a large cutscene there. Like everyone's clustered up. That's crazy. Krile's buried. Up there to Limland? What sort of taco should I get? Oh, I love him. Ooh, come on. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alize were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Hold on, I just noticed that. Lookout point. Oh, okay, hold on. Bum, bum, bum. High-tide harbor.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Is that a new animation on us? Like scratching our chin thing?
No remorse. Only gratitude.
Aww. I forgot about that.
I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Just 3 of them going? Alright. Ooey!
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
God, I love that Sphene outfit.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulihiola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
Babies!
Transport is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go.
Adorable.
Next time.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
Into the mist. Final Fantasy IX, the mist was like the souls of all the dead people. Oh, I'm a little worried about that, maybe. Yep. Our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. He's good. Okeka? Wait, this is old food. Okay, I'll take the 500 gil then. Aaron Bill is... Oh, wow. Lots of characters added to the Unending Codex. I still need to, like, fucking sit down and read all of this, man. So much. Through the thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We're liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. The first time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
Reminds me of people of the first.
From beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
I mean, you still do.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. It was not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the
I was
broader
gonna say,
picture.
any learning's learning.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Yep. Good old
This
Mist.
continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
You can never save everyone.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Like into the mist? I guess that's the name of the expansion.
But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Oh, great, yeah.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
Trial? There's a trial in this expansion.
Those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Unless we had a way of going back to the Ninth.
Physically in the
Yeah.
Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
Yeah.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty.
Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds. Yeah. I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go then.
Man is a resilient creature. More and more learning. And Asians. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, though I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next we meet. Until then. Actually, no, no. No. Alright, it's all sad again. Or is it just nighttime? I think yeah, it's all colorful again, but it's just nighttime. Okay. Yeah. The clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living memory is currently detached from Everkeep, and it's operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay node base transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. But its ability to remain aloft, perhaps living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. So we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation. That does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your majesty like to appropriate it? An airship? That's fucking huge. Yes, please, as soon as possible. With your majesty's authorization, the vessel can be readied for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Nice. Very, very convenient. I understood the truth, however terrible. Yeah. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. It's gonna be the ones from Lindblom. And I guess it would be. Lindblom's the airship capital. Yeah. Fucking huge. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. Right, yeah, it is the same model as the one in the Alexandria dungeon. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. I like his music. I should replay 9 eventually. Oh wow. Wonder if this is the area that got like zooped away with the dome. It's purple as shit. Oh. Oh yeah. Got some etheric influence going on. The word Alsa gave me is reacting. Though not the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where 11 reigns. Alexandria Crater. Yeah, it is where it was, huh? Yeah. Oh, nope. A sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains. There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno. Dark City Treno. Could it survive? As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Unlike our Radzatan. Yes. Alphino has spoken of Radzatan before. Near the South Sea Isle is the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Truly. Yes. And though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Hold on, did I? No, I was misreading something. Oops. PX0093 is a ship capable of taking us to Treno. I shall run a flight simulation of the for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% probability that a ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh well. Thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. When I climb... That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. Right. But we spent much of my time hunched over reports. First trek across a wasteland should make for a refreshing change of pace. Eager I am to seek new discoveries, the prospect of walking in circles for days on end does not appeal. We are fortunate to have seen. This place where my people first arrived. I'll soon see it in person. The tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surroundings, they're surely ravenous. Oh, it's a dungeon. I didn't think it'd be that early, actually. Sorry, I gotta make a note. Right. Do I want Krile or Stola? Well, it's Krile's homeworld. We'll do Krile. Ooh. It starts with the Final Fantasy IX battle theme. That's great. It is just a Final Fantasy IX battle theme. What the hell? I love it. I'm gonna have to farm this dungeon. The structures here remind me of underneath the castle in that one dungeon. Oh, I can't remember the name. It was the last dungeon from last patch, or went underground to find like the remnants of the castle. Reminds me of one of the areas in that. I wonder if we'll fight another Gargant down here. I mean, where's your pet? Come on. You're gonna play Scholar. Make sure you have your fairy out. You recognize this area too. I feel like you can get the there's one of the paintings or curios, I think they were called. The ones that are named after like the horoscopes. Ew! Oh god, these are gross. First boss, probably? Nope, still more enemies. Electro mine. Not been abandoned since the war. Yeah, been used recently. Maybe just some opportunist? Question mark. There's the first enemy. It's a Catoblepass. Fucked up looking Catoblepass. Alright. I'm certainly gonna have to hide behind some of these things. Yep, okay. We don't want to break too many of the rocks. But you want to have room to hide behind. Good lightning. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh! Mistwake Hood of Scouting. M55. That's cute. Something is amiss with that barrier. Whoa! It almost looks like the seal around Dolomite. Graha. Buddy, please. Okay. I'm gonna move right here. See what you do there. Okay. Swamp arch, or like swamp plants going up to it. Definitely something not good about it. Whee! Oh hell yeah, we're grinding. Whoa. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Wow, that was really loud in my ear. Beware if you hear her crackling. Uh-oh.
Take this!
What the fuck? Amdusias. They've been breached. Let's secure this area first then. I'm about to do the fucking Festival of the Hunt. Don't like that. Okay. This way. Okay. Now it does something different. Bio 2. Oh, I see. Huh. Yeah, that's definitely an AoE. Here? Question mark? That was an alright fight. The opera house there, or the auction house, I think. Oh, they're citizens. They're mages. Who in the world are you? I mean, thanks. Jabberwocks. Oh god. Jabberwalking. Me when the jabber is walking. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Thunderous heavens. I remember this spot. Living Thunderquid. Actually, wonder what this boss is gonna be. No, because I know what the trial is because of the live letter. I mean, and the trailer, I suppose too. But I don't know what this. I don't think I know what this boss is. Bird? Thundergust Griffin. I don't remember this as much. People ran away, or ran this way for shelter in great danger. We're about to fight it. This is the best play to do so. Go. Volts. AoEs and balls. Woo! Oh my god. The balls stayed. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Okay, it's gonna knock back. And more balls. Wow, that is a strong snapshot. Arm surge. Tornado. Okay, tornado's moving. Damn, I moved right into it too. Boom, boom. Alright, another tornado. Just like basically just another bomb, question mark? Or ball? Big falling? Here. Nope. Oh, I dodged. Good. Alright. Put down all the other. There we go. I love it. Final Fantasy IX fans eating good this patch. Treno safe. No more screams. Barriers keeping the lightning ether at bay. Yeah. Something's definitely wrong with it, though. New voice.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers? Were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without.
I swear, this NPC is gonna be like Kina.
The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
There's a whole bunch of Malala. Okay. old Milala. You're a reason.
I am Krile, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now. Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought, it truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear, you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Yeah, because to them it just fucking up and disappeared.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting party sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it has stood.
Man, this would have been like a couple, like, you know, tens to hundreds of years in their time.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sphene's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
Nope.
With your permission, then. But before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Krile, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Yeah, it was the auction house. Okay. Wrong way, so let's go this way. Be like the game area. My deck is ready. I love this song, man. I can smell the herbal aroma from here. Why, but isn't our new friends? Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for a good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though. I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teeniest touch too sour for your tastes, but it'll set you all right. Just tip it down your throat. How bad could it be? Gulp.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Delicious. Shower. Wait, didn't I say exactly that? Oh my god. Shower. Who's DMing me? Maho. Okay.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Seeing that outfit, it reminds me. Search. Like the Everseeker. God, what was it called? Or do I simply not have it? Oh. Need to get that top. It looks really good. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lemuel. Lummel. That was me announcing your victory, or our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with your repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno might have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I like them. And Mistwake. Nice. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things on mind, and you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal is to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to tell you. It's just that it's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know it must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we've proposed lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute the remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before they can step away from their work. Never fear though, even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folk from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lummel. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this badge. I'll deliver some to the town hall, so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. that, probably. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Do you each take a portion? Rest assured that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. Jack, why don't you make rounds to the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go acquire some insights. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. You must be one of those visitors Lomo mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Guaranteed to free weary townsfolk from their torpor. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses for processing and copped a good dose of discharged energy for my troubles. It brought on 11 sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. The beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. You're that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. An honor. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. Thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. There's a fresh face if ever I saw one. What's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I have a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. Proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many highs as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible to find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. That's pretty cool. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lumos. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Oh. What's up, buddy?
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Oh no.
Oh no, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electric engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
Oh no.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
Bum, 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 bum. At the moment, Ayani should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. The ironworks, yeah.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I beg your forgiveness! I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Yep.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrobe over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Sure. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Krile, and this is Jack. Accompanying Lemuel is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. Lovely to meet you. It's strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lemuel's managed to break it, yet again... Do have this, though. Toss them at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city toward more fertile ground. So we needn't fight then. I find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I'd hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. Want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Got some fucking poor sleep last night, so I'm already tired. It's only 3. Ugh. Scanner 3, see no lightning sprites. Huh? Oh. Oh, there's some. Lightning sprites. Time to test your tossing arm has arrived. Time to yeet. Yeet. Oops. Alright. Well, what's over here? Oh, it's a field of dodos. Make the soft pillows. That reminds me, I need to go back to my island sanctuary and get working on that more. Got some stuff to pick up. Boom. You're back. Are there many sprites? A handful. Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We are much obliged. Cinnamon coffee sounds good. Definitely have cinnamon somewhere in my house. I could make that. I don't want to put too much cream in it, because that gets some, not quite lactose intolerance, but annoyance. Krile is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her for me? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. Okay. None appear to be Krile. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. You're looking a mite lost there, lass. What I can help with? Looking for a Malala friend of mine. Malala? There's been quite a few of them today. But if she's a friend of yours... I presume you mean Krile. We had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention, she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward, striking up conversation after that. And it'd been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass. Good at putting folks at ease like Miali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. I had a touch of melancholy about her, though. I wasn't sure why. I didn't think it was something I'd said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Maybe she's just upset about how her homeworld is, maybe? There she is. Cards that makes you stand up.
Were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Yeah, sure.
source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home.
Not necessarily.
The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been. But the more I learn, the less certain I become. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Yeah. Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Yanni waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno. Built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city.
Yeah.
Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria, maybe?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. But Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
You'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
In her heart. Yeah. Earlier you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miele's curiosity is sated? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I'd love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miele herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Reminding myself now I need to make an alarm for tomorrow or something. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Or my fist, for that matter.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doomtrain is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doomtrain.
The Doomtrain? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it? I've never seen
It's so
it
fucking
myself,
ugly.
but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doomtrain and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Oh, Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doomtrain would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
Yeah. Stopped like
Doomtrain
halfway.
will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Iyane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Oh, we're gonna be doing it on the train. Okay.
Lomal.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it's Jack. But we must also recognize that the threat posed by its company of beasts, if its influences are that. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even if as it barrels ahead and odd creatures continue to follow it, then the train may as well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Treno's gate, but we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Ishtola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Jack, while you remove the head of the metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Alright, let's go fucking punch a train. I like his music. Right, this is the place we're heading is Bentini Depot. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. Friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. Cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee your safety during the ride. Whatever happens once we get to Bentini, well, that's your problem. Certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. You make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have a stern flash. Do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
Okay.
I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doomtrain moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Don't worry. How hard can it be? Just a train. Hell on rails, okay. I thought it was Calamity on rails. Oh, let me actually board it. Okay. Boy, that's a bit of wait time. I'm definitely gonna have to cut the stream up to allow for that, so yeah, I guess I'll see you in a moment. There we go. Okay, timer to 27:30. Oh my god. It's so fucking ugly. Oh my god. Love this music though. Lightning Express. Oh, we're gonna have high and low shit to deal with? Oh no. Windpipe. I'm getting out. Oh. I see. Unlimited Express. Ray glide? Oh. Oh my god! Oh, that's cool as hell. Ronka? Ronka. Yep. Lightning Express. Pipe. Where's it knocking from? Or is it sucking? It's sucking, okay. Unlimited Express. That's gonna be a knockback. Oh my god. Transport panels. Head-on emission. Yeah, I'm getting up, whatever that is. Oh good, you can DPS from up here. That one's hitting high. Those ones are all hitting low. Oh my god. Unlimited Express, another knockback. Hopefully not many more. But I already know what the Hardened Rage is gonna look like in Extreme. Runaway Train. Oh, this attack has an error known to it. Or if like all players... Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh shit. No shot. That's awesome. Oh. Coming closer. Oh. That's fucking awesome. I think so. Don't want to be on that side. It's got fucking hands. Oh no. That is horrifying. You can have it between its hands. Between its hands, so that'll be like it's gonna hit in. Maybe if it's on outside of its hands, it'll hit out. Oh, it's player baited. I see. Got a lot of time, huh? Derailment siege. I'd just be hitting buttons. Derail. Oh! Just gonna fucking... Arcane Revelation. Uh-oh. He had a thought. Between its hands. Yep, okay. Oh wait. Yeah, I wonder. Oh no, it hits everywhere on it. Okay. I didn't even tell who was that baited on. Turret crossing. It's hitting high. Jaws. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Windpipe, it's gonna suck. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. No, no, I'm not. Now I'm gonna do it. Damn. Where's it going to? In its hands. I just know that it, like, in extreme or something, it's going to, like, hit outside its hands. I have no fucking... Oh, it's just baiting on the ring. Oh, I see. Okay. Hitting up. I have a feeling an extreme, oops, there's going to be a timer on the teleport, just like in a Diamond Lightning Express. Damn it. There we go. That's pretty fun. Why does he have hands though? Oh. Oh, but he's still kicking. Not dead. I have a feeling in Rage is he's gonna fucking take the rest of the train.
Adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doomtrain. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Oh, yeah, solo instance. Okay. I have to believe that Ayani will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll say to the wounded, you try not to join them, alright? Long solo instance. Short time earlier. Dog. A strange looking dog. Mirror night.
No.
Can you stand?
Yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Playing as some Krile. Butterfly motif.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
AoEs then. Oh wow.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal. Help is on the way!
Oh my goodness. I'm scared. Who? Me? Get to safety.
The other stragglers.
Do it again. I'm so scared I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? Oh, if not, we'll make him for town hall straight away. Hear my word on that. Been determined to check on everyone. I won't complain, but do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Oh God.
First things first, the fire. To take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book.
What sort of magic was that? I've never seen the like. Priorities, yes, I'm gonna run away. We can talk about it later. Oh. It was you that put that fire out. However, thank you. Now that we know it won't be spreading any further, we can all take shelter until this is over.
Too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
A voice. Further out.
Off to the pasture. Uh-oh.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
Definitely a lot.
Is that all of them?
Oh god.
A behemoth!
Uh-oh. Undercharged behemoth. Protected by a stolen? Yeah.
You cut that rather close.
This means here too. Good.
Thank goodness you're all right.
And we're all here. Good.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together.
Damn behemoth.
I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt.
Storming roar. Raid wide? Yeah. Storm chase. Oh, just garden puddles. Okay. Electrostatic trancing. Oh, okay. I guess I should have expected that. On a cloud.
Keep away from the clouds.
If I never see another storm, nowhere is safe with so many of them.
Some friendly winds, if you please.
The fuck is that? Oh, it's the toucan.
It worked. How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
No, oh my goodness, Krile. That's not good.
The levin grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Ball lightning!
Yishtola, Steen, lend me your strength!
Two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Okay.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the Spriggan!
Oh, the Spriggan. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, look at him.
The tide is turning! Press the attack!
An advantage. Nice.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Oh, it's all blue again. Explode.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doomtrain has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
Yeah, I'll say.
The Doomtrain is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them.
Yep. Our grandmother.
Krile. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother? Did you know her?
Is her grandma?
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you. While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Krile all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Well, I'd rather not have tumbled into the pavement in front of half the city. I am none the worse aware, thanks to you, Stola. What of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we go see Miali. I mean it. Yeah, I think Miali's her grandmother or something. Or like aunt, maybe. Into the mist. Dark City, Treno. Curious, isn't it? I want to know, more than anything. Yet part of me is still terrified. But having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, let us go and have our answers.
Begin my tale. There is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
Yeah, that's her aunt then.
When she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
Mm-hmm.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
Ooh. I would go back to the first. Or worlds, I guess. I would definitely go to the first.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Okay.
That we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
That'll be the shit that's getting deciphered.
So we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end.
Aww.
But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Ooh.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
It wouldn't be the first time. Who's that? He was cute. He had a little Micah plushie. What was that? Yeah, because that was an Aura. And we've only seen Lalafell here, or Malala. Looked unfamiliar too. He had like Alma's outfit almost. What's that color? Yeah. Aww. Isn't it realize how weird it is to a cluster of Lalafell? Because even Ul'dah had a diverse, like, you know, from like Highlanders, Midlanders, and Lalafell.
Who should be thanking you? You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doomtrain. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Krile. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart.
Aww.
Thank you for bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Krile.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
Aww.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
That was nice. Oh, we're back out here. Wonder who that Aura was. Probably not gonna get an answer for that right yet. Maybe in the cutscene after everything's done. It still feels a bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, let me first make our way to resolution. Gosan will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes, I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be part of your adventure, and Gosan will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. We gotta wait to talk to Shale then. Yeah. Ah, this explains much. I wondered why I'd seen neither hide nor hair of you, Your Majesty, these past days. May I ask where you've been? It's quite a long story. However still were your companions, traversing the Mist Continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. As I did not, in fact, come to harm, all's well that ends well? Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. You gotta let your retainers know. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Oh, hey, Shale. Came to us. You're back. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? Treno. I've heard the name. Incredible that it's sheltered in the Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. It could be, though our work isn't done yet. We made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In situ? In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. I'll contact you as soon as we made some sense of it. Just the three of us. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two. You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Krile, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Porxies. Indeed. While I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the Levin afflicted. I shall have to ask Y'shtola to instruct me. It's the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Meanwhile, in the mist. Oh, sorry, earlier in Treno. Gonna be that Aura girl?
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
There you are. She's cute. She's green.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmerut!
Oh my god.
Oh, dear me!
Halmerut? Really? Which means that's either Calyx or Pastorat.
One need hardly be
Yeah, that's Calyx.
lights to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again.
Alright.
And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse.
Oh.
Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections.
Just like that.
Matter such as your archived memories.
the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
Doomed to die, eh?
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
Winterers? They're...
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
Winterers are... I believe they're a species that, like, hibernate, I think? I believe that's what a winterer is. Winter is a person or animal that stays in or visits a particular place during the winter season. So yeah, hibernation or migrators, I guess. I guess winter was also mentioned in the last cutscene as well. Or, in 7.3.
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Whither blows fate's wandering will, for gray clouds presage winter's chill. Damn. No special, no like second splash of text there. Very ominous feeling. That's good, I have to say. Yep. Alrighty. I got some stuff to think about now till the next patch. Definitely another Ascian expansion coming up, that's for sure. Unless somehow we deal with Pashuro and Helmer in the next patch, which seems incredibly unlikely. The Winters. Wonder what land we'd go to. Maybe Mericidia? I don't know. Anyways, gonna be it for now. Next we pick up on MSQ will be 4 or 5 months time when 7.5 comes out. Until then, Friday going back to A Realm Reborn MSQ, continuing that. Saturday we're doing the normal raids for or the last tier of raids in Dawn Trail, and then Sunday we'll be doing the extreme of Doomtrain, all with my static. Until then, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and if you're listening to the VOD, or watching the VOD, what was it? Watching the VOD later on, thanks for listening. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.